You have been told that walking every day is the key to keeping your legs strong, that if you just stay active, your muscles will hold up. But what if I told you that for seniors, walking alone isn't enough, and without the right foods, your leg strength can vanish twice as fast, leaving you struggling with balance, stairs, and even independence? If you felt weaker, achier, or more tired climbing steps lately, you're not alone. It's not just old age. And once you see this, you'll never look at your dinner plate the same way again. Because today, I'll uncover 6 everyday foods that can strengthen your legs faster than exercise alone. Stay with me, because the last one might surprise you. It could be the real game changer for your independence. Food hash 1. Spinach, the leg muscle protector. Let me ask you something. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your legs wobble just a little more than they used to? That unsteady feeling is often blamed on age, but in many cases it's linked to a lack of minerals, especially magnesium and potassium. And one of the richest, easiest foods to fix this deficiency, spinach. Now here's the myth. Many seniors were told to avoid spinach because of its oxalates, that it blocks calcium and could raise kidney stone risk. But the truth is, the benefits far outweigh the risks when eaten correctly. Spinach delivers magnesium to relax tight muscles, potassium to prevent cramps, and vitamin K to support strong bones. It's like a natural stabilizer for your legs. Here, studies show magnesium deficiency is strongly tied to muscle weakness, fatigue, and even higher fall risk in older adults. Potassium helps your muscles contract and release smoothly, which is essential for climbing stairs or even walking with confidence. Vitamin K from spinach actually signals calcium to move into your bones instead of floating around in your arteries. Think of spinach like a traffic cop. It directs nutrients where they belong, so your legs can stay steady. Imagine this. Your muscles are like a car engine. Without enough magnesium and potassium, it's like trying to start your car without spark plugs. It sputters, stalls, and struggles to move. But when you fuel up with spinach, you restore those sparks and your engine powers your legs again. Lightly steam your spinach to reduce oxalates while preserving nutrients. Pair it with olive oil or avocado for better absorption of fat-soluble vitamin K. And don't just think of spinach as a side. Add it to omelets, soups, or even blend it into a smoothie. Here's why this matters for your independence. Weak legs are one of the top predictors of losing mobility after 60. By eating spinach 3-4 times a week, you're not just adding greens, you're investing in your ability to walk, rise from chairs, and even prevent falls. Before we dive in, do me a small favor. Tap subscribe so YouTube reminds you of the next health breakthrough, and hit like so more seniors who need this information can find it. And please share your story in the comments. Your experience could be the one that gives someone else hope. If you already eat spinach, how do you prepare it? Your recipe might inspire someone. And here's the exciting part. Spinach is only the beginning. The next food isn't green at all, but it's packed with protein that can rebuild shrinking muscles in ways spinach never could. Food hash, 2 eggs, Nature Sips muscle builder. Let's clear the air. For decades, seniors were warned to avoid eggs because of cholesterol. They'll clog your arteries, doctors used to say. But here's the shocking reversal. Research now shows that for most healthy seniors, eggs do not increase heart disease risk. Instead, they're one of the most powerful muscle-protecting foods you can eat, especially for your legs. Why? Because eggs provide complete, highly absorbable protein, something your body desperately needs after 60. See, as we age, our ability to build and repair muscle drops dramatically, a condition known as sarcopenia. That's why your legs shrink first, even if your weight on the scale hasn't changed much. And the amino acids in eggs, especially leucine, act like the spark that flips muscle growth back on. Here, studies show seniors who eat higher protein breakfasts with eggs preserve more lean muscle, have stronger legs, and recover faster after exercise. One large egg contains about 6 grams of protein, plus vitamin D, which supports bone strength, and choline, which nourishes your nervous system. Think of eggs as a construction crew, delivering the exact building blocks your leg muscles need to stay solid. Now let me give you a picture. Imagine your muscles are like a crumbling brick wall. Every year after 60, bricks start falling out. Protein from eggs is like having fresh bricks delivered right to your door. Your body can patch the wall, reinforce it, and prevent collapse. Without those bricks, the wall keeps breaking down, no matter how much you walk on it. Don't just eat egg whites. The yolk contains half the protein and nearly all the vitamins and minerals. Scramble them in butter, boil them, or make a veggie-loaded omelet. If you're worried about cholesterol, focus on balancing with leafy greens and fiber. Here's why this matters for your independence. Protein-rich foods, like eggs, directly protect the muscle in your thighs. The very muscles you use to stand up from a chair, rise from the toilet, and climb steps. These are the powerhouse muscles for daily independence. Would you eat 1 or 2 eggs tomorrow morning? Yes or no? Do you believe the old advice about eggs and cholesterol was wrong, or do you still feel cautious? What's your favorite way to eat eggs? Hard-boiled, scrambled, or omelet? Share your go-to recipe. And stay tuned, because while eggs give you the bricks for muscle, the next food works like cement, helping those bricks stick together so your legs don't crumble. Food hash 3. Cheese, the bone and muscle anchor. Here's a surprising truth. Many seniors were told to avoid cheese because it's fattening or too salty. But the reversal is this: certain cheeses, in moderation, can be one of the most powerful allies for your legs. Not just for muscles, but for bones too. Why does this matter? Because after 60, your legs don't just lose muscle, they also lose bone density. That's why falls are so dangerous. Strong muscles need strong bones to anchor to, and cheese provides the perfect combo. Protein plus calcium plus vitamin K. 2. Let's unpack this. Cheese gives you high-quality protein, like eggs do, which feeds your muscles, but it also delivers calcium, the raw material for bone strength. And here's the kicker. Aged cheeses like Gouda and Brie contain vitamin K2, which tells calcium where to go. Instead of hardening your arteries, K2 directs calcium into your bones, especially your legs and hips. Think of it this way. Muscles are like ropes. Bones are like anchors. If the anchor is weak, it doesn't matter how strong the rope is. It can pull loose. Cheese strengthens the anchors, so your leg muscles have something solid to pull against. The science backs this up. Studies in seniors show that eating cheese regularly is linked to higher bone density, reduced fracture risk, and better muscle mass. One study even found that seniors who ate dairy daily had a 33% lower risk of frailty compared to those who avoided it. Not all cheese is equal. Stick to natural, aged cheeses in small portions, like Parmesan, Gouda, or cheddar. Avoid ultra-processed cheese slices or spreads, which are loaded with fillers. A few cubes with nuts or grated Parmesan over veggies is all you need. Why this matters for independence. Strong legs aren't just about muscle power. They also need bones that won't snap under pressure. Cheese helps you build both, so you can walk with stability and rise from chairs and reduce your risk of fractures. What's your favorite cheese? If you already eat it, share how you use it. You might inspire someone's dinner idea. We've covered greens for minerals, eggs for protein, and cheese for bones. But the next food comes from the sea, and it has a secret nutrient that keeps your leg muscles firing like an electrical circuit. Food hash 4. Salmon, the muscle circuit charger. Picture this. Your legs are like electrical circuits. Hophiel, the wires are your nerves. The light bulbs are your muscles. If the circuit is weak, the lights flicker. You feel unsteady, your muscles don't fire right, and fatigue sets in. What keeps that circuit strong? Omega-3 fatty acids, and one of the richest sources is salmon. Here's the myth. Many seniors still believe salmon is too fatty or too expensive to bother with. But the reversal is this. Those fats are exactly what your aging muscles and nerves need most. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and actually help your muscles respond better to signals from your brain. The science is powerful. A landmark study in older adults showed that those who ate omega-3 rich fish, like salmon, built 30% more muscle when exercising compared to those who didn't. Why? Because omega-3 scent improve the anabolic response, your body's ability to use protein from foods like eggs and cheese to actually grow muscle. Without omega-3 cess, you're laying bricks, protein without any mortar to hold them together. And it doesn't stop there. Salmon is also packed with vitamin D, which strengthens bones, and B12, which keeps your nerves firing smoothly. Think of it like this. Spinach gave you the spark plugs, eggs gave you the bricks, cheese gave you the anchors, and salmon provides the wiring that ties it all together. Aim for salmon twice a week. If fresh is expensive, canned wild salmon is an affordable alternative, and it even contains soft, edible bones rich in calcium. Grill it, bake it, or mix it into salads. Pair it with lemon and herbs for a simple, nutrient-dense meal. Why this matters for independence. Strong, responsive leg muscles mean fewer stumbles, better balance, and more energy to walk longer distances. Salmon doesn't just feed your body, it charges the very circuits that control your legs. Do you think fats like omega-3s are misunderstood, or are you still cautious with fatty fish? If you eat salmon, what's your favorite recipe? In grilled, baked, or canned? Share it below. Others might try it. And here's the exciting part. While salmon charges your circuits, the next food works like the battery itself, storing energy inside your muscles so they don't run out of power mid-step. Food hash 5. Sweet potatoes. The leg energy battery. Let me ask you this. Have you ever started walking only to feel your legs tire out too quickly, like the energy just drains away? That's not just old age. It's often a sign your muscles don't have enough stored glycogen, the natural fuel they need to keep moving. And one of the best foods to refill that battery is the humble sweet potato. Now here's the myth. Many seniors were told to avoid potatoes altogether because they spike blood sugar. But the reversal is this. Sweet potatoes are very different. They're rich in complex carbs that release energy steadily, not in a crash and burn way. And they're packed with potassium, magnesium, and beta-carotene, nutrients that specifically support leg strength. Research shows that seniors with higher potassium intake have stronger grip and leg power, plus lower risk of falls. Sweet potatoes provide over 400 milligrams of potassium per serving, which helps prevent cramps and keeps your muscles contracting smoothly. They also provide beta-carotene, an antioxidant that reduces inflammation in tired, achy legs. Think of your muscles like a smartphone. Without enough charge, it powers down quickly, even if the hardware is fine. Its sweet potatoes act like a portable charger, topping up your muscles with glycogen so they can last longer before fatigue sets in. Bake them instead of frying. Pair with a little butter or coconut oil to enhance absorption of beta-carotene. For balance, eat them alongside protein, like salmon or eggs, so your blood sugar stays stable. Why this matters for independence. Stronger energy reserves in your legs mean you can walk longer, climb stairs without resting, and keep up with grandchildren or errands. Instead of feeling drained halfway through your day, you'll feel charged. Sweet potatoes may fuel your legs, but the last food is like an anti-rust shield. It protects your muscles and joints from breaking down in the first place, keeping you mobile for years to come. Food hash 6. Avocado, the anti-rust shield for legs. Here's a question. Do your legs ever feel stiff, achy, or even rusty when you first get up in the morning? And that stiffness isn't just muscle. It's often inflammation and oxidative stress breaking down your joints and tissues, and this is where avocado comes in. Now here's the myth. Many seniors avoided avocados for years because they're too fatty or too high in calories. But the reversal is this. Those healthy fats are exactly what your muscles, joints, and nerves need to stay protected. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, potassium, magnesium, and antioxidants, like lutein. Together, these act like an anti-rust shield for your legs. The science is clear. Studies show seniors who eat avocados regularly have better muscle quality, lower inflammation markers, and improved balance. And potassium in avocado even rivals bananas, helping prevent cramps and supporting steady contractions. Magnesium relaxes stiff muscles, while healthy fats reduce joint inflammation and improve nutrient absorption from other foods, like spinach or salmon. Here's a picture. Think of your leg muscles and joints as bicycle gears. Over time, without oil, those gears squeak, grind, and eventually seize up. Avocado is like the perfect oil, lubricating the system, protecting against wear and tear, and keeping the whole mechanism moving smoothly. Half an avocado a day is enough. Mash it onto whole grain toast, slice it over salads, or blend it into a smoothie. Pairing it with other foods on this list, like spinach or eggs, supercharges nutrient absorption. Why this matters for independence. Inflamed, stiff joints and weak muscles are two of the biggest barriers to mobility in seniors. Avocado tackles both, so you can walk without pain, climb stairs more freely, and keep the fluid motion in your legs that makes daily life easier. Do you still believe avocados are too fatty, or do you see them as a health food now? Community share. What's your favorite way to eat avocado, housed, salad, or guacamole? Share your go-to recipe. And here's the final takeaway. Spinach, eggs, cheese, salmon, sweet potatoes, and avocado. Each strengthens your legs in a unique way. But when combined, they don't just keep you walking, they protect your independence. Let's step back and recap what we've uncovered today. Bingen. We began with the myth that walking alone is enough to keep your legs strong after 60. But the truth is, your legs are the very first place age shows up. And without the right nutrition, they weaken faster than you realize. And the good news, you can fight back not with expensive supplements or extreme workouts, but with 6 everyday foods you can add to your plate right now. Spinach gave your legs the minerals they crave, magnesium and potassium to keep muscles firing smoothly. Eggs delivered the building blocks of strength, supplying protein and amino acids that fight muscle loss. Cheese anchored your bones with calcium and vitamin K2, ensuring muscles have something strong to pull against. Salmon charged your circuits with omega-3 sep, helping muscles respond better to your brain signals. Sweet potatoes recharged your batteries with glycogen and potassium, preventing fatigue and cramping. And avocado wrapped it all up by protecting your joints and muscles from inflammation, keeping your movement fluid and pain-free. Together, these foods aren't just nutrients. They're tools for independence. They help you walk steadier, climb stairs with confidence, and stay active in the moments that matter most, whether that's playing with grandkids, traveling, or simply living without fear of falling. Here are your action steps. Pick at least 2 of these foods to add to your meals this week. Rotate through all 6 over the next month. You'll feel the difference in your energy and strength. Pair food with simple leg exercises, like standing from a chair without using your hands, to amplify the benefits. And here's a bonus tip. Combine these foods strategically. Try spinach with eggs, or salmon with avocado, or sweet potatoes with a sprinkle of cheese. These combos supercharge absorption and give your legs an even stronger boost. I want you to remember this. It's never too late. Even if you've already noticed weakness in your legs, change starts the moment you change your plate. Every bite is an investment in your independence, your mobility, and your confidence. Which of these 6 foods will you add this week? What sep's your favorite way to enjoy it? And what's one senior health topic you'd like me to cover next? If you found value in this, don't forget. Subscribe so YouTube reminds you of the next breakthrough. Without it, you might miss it. Like this video, so more seniors who need this can find it. Comment below your story or recipe might be exactly what another senior needs to keep going. Strong legs don't just keep you standing, they keep you living, and the best time to start strengthening them is today.